Hello there, and welcome to Being True Being Me. Again, the time has come for me to sit down and start planning. So join me today in preparing my bullet journal for the month of July. The theme I chose is, well, maybe not exactly original for a summer month like July, but clichés are not always bad, right? So here we go with sea/ocean life theme. For the first page, I couldn't resist a watercolor painting. It lay in my head for quite some time that I wanted to do a jellyfish. Honestly, I have never tried drawing or painting it before. It starts to seem like my total classic, trying something new, hoping it would turn out well somehow, or better, praying that it won't end up a total disaster. I had a little trouble figuring out the way their tentacles work, how to do the curls and everything. And truth be told, eventually I gave up studying them and just let my hand and my mind do the magic. Did some waves and lines here and there, and to my greatest delight, it worked out. Again, I was wondering whether to use my gel pen. Thankfully, I decided to go for it. I don't know why I hesitate so often about it these days. Because whenever I choose to add the black lines, I never regret that choice. It gives the painting this beautiful finishing touch, emphasizing all the shadows. Just beautiful. For my monthly spread, I decided to spice things up a bit and change the layout. I used to go with the double-page monthly spreads all the time. They were, for years, my absolute favorite. By the way, sorry if the video gets blurry sometimes. It seems my camera decided to work against me this time, focusing on everything else but the thing I needed. If you watched some of my previous videos, you could have seen that the layout was a bit different. For the past several months, I did the monthly overview on the left page, and the right was split into weeks. This time, the entire double page is one big monthly spread. But, to not make it completely usual, I separated the days, so each of them got a special box. As a decoration, I did a seaweed-like thing on the border of the page. And this time, well, I have to admit it did not turn out the way I pictured it. I wanted it to look more 3D. This was way too flat. So I tried saving it. to no avail. Eventually, I shrugged, accepted that not everything can be perfect, and moved on. Now, let's go to the trackers. I believe this is my favorite page of the month. You will see in a moment why, so wait for the painting. Anyway, I kept my usual layout, but this time, instead of doing the mood tracker on a separate page, I incorporated it into my habit tracker. So all the trackers are on one page. I guess we will see how that will work. And here we go. The watercolor painting. It doesn't make much sense, to be honest, but that's what art is about, isn't it? Your only limit is your imagination. I saw a picture that inspired me on Pinterest and decided to recreate it. We've got a big glass jar here, and inside there is a little world, consisting of a ship sailing in the night. Yes, I know the blue isn't that dark. It actually took me an insane amount of time on layering to darken it enough without ruining the entire piece, and to make it resemble the sea in the night, at least a tiny bit. Well, moving on. There is another jellyfish, and it gives you this feeling as if it is glowing. So maybe the art piece on my monthly spread didn't work out that well. This one absolutely made up for it. Here, you can see my downsized mood tracker. I will simply color in each day with a marker, according to my mood that day. As the last thing on this page, I decided to go in with a gray marker to highlight the days of the week. And it wouldn't have been my journal without me making some tragic mistake. That page was almost flawless, so I totally had to mess it up somehow. I so hated myself in that moment. Thankfully, I found a way to save it. My weekly spreads are very simple, but this time I think I reached a new level of simplicity. I had my reasons for that. I just wanted this page to pass well with the adjacent one. So, no flourish, no decor, and I must say, it turned out just the way I wanted. And my last page, the quote page. This month I chose one from Brené Brown, saying, "Owning your story is the bravest thing you will ever do." Okay, and here we are for the final look. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. You can leave a comment down below, I love to read them. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And finally, let me wish you an amazing day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.